Good morning. It's been a while. I was contemplating whether to speak on video this morning or not. I guess if you're watching this online or social media, I guess I have actually uploaded it, but we'll see. I just wanted to say hello, and my message this morning is maybe to myself and others, and especially people I care about and love. And the message is, it's okay to not be okay. Again, you've probably heard that before. It's okay to not be okay. I struggle with it all the time. I struggle with shame, guilt, embarrassment to admit that I'm not I'm not okay, or I'm having a bad day. I don't like to burden people, and I don't want to think about, oh, he's having a bad day. Like I don't want people to. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I mean, the thoughts in my head is, oh, there's people a lot worse off than me, and I should just get on with it. I haven't really spoke much, or I wasn't sure if I wanted to speak on camera about it, but a lot of you might have seen stuff that I've posted, or people that are connected with me on social media. Most people probably know that my father, died suddenly on New Year's Eve, the early hours of New Year's Eve, just December 31st, just past there. At his home in Scotland, and it's so, it just still doesn't feel right. Sorry, there's an excavator making noise over me there. So it still just doesn't feel right, and it doesn't feel real. I just still can't believe it. It feels even tougher being thousands of miles away here in Canada and not being there for my family. Not being able to be close to my mum and the rest of my family in Scotland, and not being able to make my father's funeral was awful. I can't. Last week, I was feeling kind of like I was feeling a bit more positive and optimistic, and had a bit of recharge about myself. And but this week has been really tough. I guess that's what, there's so many stages of grieving that you go through, and things are never going to be the same. That's for sure. Things are never ever going to be the same. But I'm really hard on myself. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough, or if I'm even like, I spend most of my time with my girls, looking after my daughters, and I love them so much, and I know they love me. And but say they're playing up, or having a tough day, or giving me a hard time. Sometimes I feel like I'm not doing enough, or if I feel like I'm getting upset with them, I feel guilty if I'm feeling angry inside or anything. But or I'm worried about cleaning up their mess, or just it's it's okay to just everything. You'll get to everything. You'll get to what you need to do bit by bit and slowly. You don't have to do everything at once, and it's so tough. I don't even know if I'm getting to the point. I just wanted to speak on camera. I didn't get much sleep last night. To yesterday, this week has been tough, and yesterday was a really hard day for me. But I took my oldest daughter Colleen to school this morning, and it's quite a pleasant morning. I had gentle snow coming down, and it was really nice. And I was deciding whether to walk to the cemetery or the woods, and I decided to just go for it. Being around the peace and quiet and the trees and everything kind of helps give me a breather, and breathing that fresh air and oxygen, and taking the odd picture and video, it calms me a little. Like, I hadn't seen, it's February 2022, and I hadn't even seen my father since November 2019. That was the last time he'd seen us. He came over to Canada with my mother, and it's the last time he's seen all his granddaughters. And when they were 1 year old, they turned one, and they came for their first birthday. That was the last time my father saw his granddaughters, my girls. I just can't believe they've had so many years ahead to enjoy seeing them grow up. And my mum and dad had plans. They bought a new caravan. They were really excited and optimistic, and they were planning to maybe come over here for Christmas later this year. Everyone, please just send strength and love towards my mum. My mum's really struggling just now, and my brother and sister and my nephews. And I just wanted to turn the camera on. And speak for a little bit. I might not be making much sense, but it helps me get some words off my chest and just for anyone out there going through a tough time, this toughest of all times through this pandemic we've been going through these last couple of years. It's just been horrendous for so many people. If you're going through a tough time, please hang in there, and it's okay to not be okay, and don't be ashamed of it, and open up and talk. If you find it tough to be around people, even just pick up the phone and phone somebody, and maybe make a video, talk on the video. You don't even have to post it online, or you don't have to send it to anybody. It even just makes you feel better. Write stuff down, or speak to the camera. Right now, the thought of doing all this creative stuff, it feels like a long way away, but I really want to work hard this year and be inspired and heal through storytelling and story sharing. I want to I want to meet lots of different people from many different backgrounds, and I want to share their story. I want to share their words. I want to share their experiences. I want to learn from people. One of the very best classrooms is actually just sitting with people and listening to them and listening to their stories and learning from them. And that's why I intend to do. I really want to push myself and meet lots of great people, great organisations. And if you would love to speak to me sometime, please get in touch with me and work and collaborate with me. If you're in the Stratford, Ontario area, or anywhere in Canada, or anywhere around the world, we can do that. We can do this virtually. We can speak by video call or anything. And I'd love to speak and share your story, share what you do, and I'm here to tell stories and share stories. I've always been a storyteller, a story sharer, and that's what I need to do. That's what I need to do. I want to photograph and document things, and I want to tell stories, and I need to share my own story with everybody. And even more so that my father's now passed away, it's making me want to share memories and share stories. And life will truly never be the same again, but I'm sure my father's close by in many ways. I like to think so, and I just have to try and live the very best life for my own family and my daughters, and embrace their fleeting childhood and give them the best life possible and give them the best memories, and live the best possible life and be happy and as positive as we can in this strange world. Anyways, thanks for letting me ramble. I don't know if I made that much sense, but I think my mother and sister are hoping to come over at Easter time, so that'll be nice. And I just want to send my love and strength to everybody, to most of all my family in Scotland and anyone around the world, and any of my friends in my network who are going through a tough time. You've got a friend in me, and I'm a good ally, and I'll always try my best to be there for you and stay connected. It's important to stay connected and keep in touch. Anyways, I'll speak soon, okay? Thanks for watching or listening to me, and everything's gonna be alright.